here again, just walking back from my meditation, and it's very quiet out here, so obviously I'm reflecting on a lot of things, and I'm just kind of wondering how many people out there are feeling similarly about, I guess, being at a crossroads. Finding this year has been very transformative. I've been through a lot of loss, specifically a long-term relationship with somebody whom I love and adore dearly, and I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I've lost animals, a dear friend as well. And it's just been really, really challenging. I've also, in the last 2 years, been doing a lot of personal healing as well. So I feel like my ability to handle this loss, I guess I can say, like, I handled it a lot better than I feel like I would have before. Not that it wasn't difficult, but I think I just learned how to process my feelings a little bit differently. Just process my feelings in general, actually, after spending my whole life just suppressing them, because I felt like they were a burden. Not that anybody made me feel like they were a burden, but that is the burden of the empath. You just take on so much shit that's not even yours, but yeah, I've just been through a lot of transformation and growing, and in order to do that, you have to be able to make room for new things, and in order to make room for new things, other things have to go. As much as you don't want that. And I know that I'm not alone in this. I know that a lot of people have been going through this, and they've been losing family, friends, jobs, all sorts of things. Literally all sorts of things. I mean, I've even lost like headphones and things like that. And I don't go anywhere. So it's like there's nowhere it could have gone. It just disappears. And but I mean, that's just the smallest example. So yeah, I'm just finding that I'm having to deal with a lot of loss in order to make room for the new and beautiful things that I'm manifesting in my life. And I'm continuing to do that by, following passions and everything. So, and I'm feeling very called to share that with other people, because I feel like a lot of people don't have a voice these days. They really don't. They feel a certain way, and either they're blocked and they can't express it, or they're afraid to express it, because that's how we live, right? We just live in fear of everything. I can't tell you how much I feared growing up, even just the littlest things. Fear doing this because you'll hurt yourself. Fear doing that because you'll hurt yourself, or someone will hurt you, or this will go wrong, or whatever. And I got to a point where I got fucking tired of that. I got really tired of that. And I think, as crazy as it sounds to some people, the universe knew that I was ready, for this change, and knows that a lot of people are ready for this change. But no one ever said it was going to be easy, right? That's why people don't like to change, because it's fucking hard. It's really fucking hard. But if I'm being completely honest, I would much rather repeat the last 2 years of my life and go through the loss and the transformation and the rebirth and all of the things that I went through than repeat the first 30 years of my life. Just because those lessons were a lot harder. They hurt a lot more. You know, change can be painful and uncomfortable, but the rewards are just so amazing. So I know I'm kind of all over the place, and I don't want to make this too long. My phone is actually getting ready to die. But yeah, I want people to know that, like, if this is the shit that you're going through, if you're one of those people, you're feeling pulled in different directions, like, do I stick with this pattern? Do I stick with this cycle? Do I stick with these people that I've known forever? Or do I follow my passions? Do I follow what makes me happy? Or do I just suppress all of these things that I want to do and all of these feelings and everything? Pause. I love this tree. If you can see over here, it was like almost dead. And then in the last like 3-4 years, it's just gotten so moist out here. So much humidity. It's raining so much more, and it's just absolutely brought this tree back to life. I love it. But yeah, so it's like, are you going to suppress the things that you want to do, your passions, your desires, the things that you're being called to do for a reason, just because somebody else doesn't think that that's right for you, or whatever the case may be? I mean, I could have a laundry list of reasons why people don't follow their passions, but it's like, ask yourself, like, are you going to do that, or are you going to be a little bit selfish, not self-centered, but a little bit selfish, and choose your passions and follow your dreams? You know, I feel like people just want to be happy. People just want love. That's all they freaking yearn for. It's just like, it's in our DNA. We're coded that way. And we get stuck in these cycles. But then we're not told that it's so easy to just break these cycles. Just break up, follow your passions, and then your whole life changes. But not without discomfort, you know? So yeah, either way, just letting you all know, you're not alone. We are one giant freaking family. I don't care what you look like, where you come from, if you have money, if you live in poverty, what color your skin is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if you're a human or an animal or a plant. We are all connected. We are all of one source. And we should all love each other. So just know that if you're feeling this way, there's absolutely a community. There's a massive community globally, but there's also individual communities near you. I'm sure all over the place, where you can go and not feel alone. And I guess that is the beauty of social media, even though I am not a social media person, and this is very, very, very out of my comfort zone to do this. I think it's very powerful, and we can really unite and uplift each other this way. So on that note, I am almost back to my car. This was fun. All right. Love you guys. All the peace, love, and light to you.